I'm fine.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We're here in Sunderland, the beacon of light, joined by Will Jones. We've just had a victorious Tom Welland. There was some performance that, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good performance by Tom. Listened to everything. Very, very tough opponent, but the rounds are invaluable. But I think the ref could have stopped that fight a lot earlier, maybe around 3 or 4. Yeah, all his head just swelled and swelled. It weren't a pretty sight.
Yeah, I think round 5 was when he was not answering any kind of punishment whatsoever. What was you thinking then? Because like, at the end of the day, you don't want him to get too hurt.
Yeah, that's what we said. We had a couple of boxing board officials next to us, and I said, "What is the ref doing?" And one of them actually said, "Like, yeah, this has got to be done now." So, yeah, but it's one of those things. Tom obviously wanted the knockout, wanted a nice, good KO record, but I think this was a better performance than his debut. Fluidity was amazing, and yeah, he's just really happy with him.
Listened well as well.
Really listened. Really, everything we drilled in camp. The minute we found out we was fighting Yuri Zanoli, everything we drilled in camp, he done today, and yeah, it's one of his best performances like I've seen in a long time.
Spoke to him after the fight, and he was really pleased that he had Sav and yourself in the corner this time, which was different from the first fight. He said, "Will's my new home, but it's good to have a part of my old home," and he said he'd love to make that a permanent move. So happy to have Sav in the corner.
100%. Listen, Sab's a good friend, and Sab, I know how important Sab is to Tom and what development he gave him. Listen, it's like what I said the other day. I said it's all good. They shouldn't end their relationship with an amateur coach when they do turn pro. How many amateur coaches, if they can, come on the journey with them? Because I think it's good for Tom. I think it's healthy. Me and Sab have got no egos. Just want to work together for the benefit of Tom. And I think you see by the performance today, I think having Sab there made a big difference. A good, calming nature. And brought out the best in Tom.
A little bit of a longer ring walk as well.
Yeah, listen, he took his time today. Enjoyed it, embraced a bit of himself in the fight as well. I don't know if you see a little hand shuffle, little feet and
not
that.
Not too much though, not too much.
Yeah, I told him, listen, you could have put him away, but you had a little dance there. But listen, he's there to enjoy himself. That's one thing I wanted to do as well.
100%. And I'm looking around ringside. Calla looks very excited. In another interview, Tom's calling out Inet Baluta for a few fights' time. How hard is it going to be to kind of hold him back and keep him that little bit grounded? Because we know he's a great guy, but when the vultures come flying, it's hard to not bite.
Yeah. Listen, there's going to be names thrown every time Tom fights now. Me, Tom's manager Lee, Calla and Issa, they know exactly the pace to move him. So it'll be slow and steady. There's no rushing with Tom. I would love him to go traditional route, southern area, English, British, Commonwealth, like that way, but slow and steady. Whatever they want to do with him, the promoters, they'll do, and I'm pretty sure they won't rush nothing.
Do you genuinely believe he is a future star of the sport?
I think people will be looking back at the thing, like, and this like, remember the name Tom Welland. I think people will come back and think, oh yeah, this is where he started, Tom. Let's watch how he built up, and I think he's going to be a world champion. I really do believe it.
Just last one, Brighton, then a few weeks later Sunderland. I think he's going to be back out, I think in March in London, hopefully. Good to keep him active and good to keep him kind of moving around like what AJ done back in the day, and you build momentum, and that is kind of all building a star.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. I think they're doing it well. They're getting him over a few away shows, and it will get him a fan base. Listen, I think everyone was locked in when Tom was fighting. Just building a fan base, and I think he'll get a big following in the UK if he keeps doing the performances he is. So you can only be thankful for these chances, and I'm just glad the next one's going to be in London because I miss home.
You do miss home, and you miss your daughter who saw you on telly today.
Yeah, my little girl seen me on telly today. Got a bit shocked, poking at the telly, calling Daddy. She likes watching boxing actually. She's young, but she likes a bit of violence.
Oh, mate, takes after her dad then.
Takes after her dad, yeah.
Will, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV. I'll catch up with you in the week for a bit of a longer chat if that's all right, mate.
100%. It'd be good to see you.
See you, mate. Cheers.
I'm fine.